Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder lesson number 54. We'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and a couple of example sentences. We'll finish with a story for some extra practice. This is a series, so if you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe. Let's go ahead and hop in. First, listen to me read the words. Audible, wet, induce, idiosyncratic, calamity, umbrage, abduct, yield, pertinacious, remedial. First, audible. This means able to be heard. It's an adjective. So something that's audible is something you can hear. There's a company that does audiobooks that's quite popular in the United States called Audible, which makes sense because you listen to and can hear the audiobooks. Examples are, the distant thunder grew louder, becoming audible even over the crashing waves. The songbird's melodious call was audible through the tranquil forest. Whet. This is to make keen or more acute as a verb, or it can mean to sharpen the blade of a tool or weapon, also as a verb. So to whet a tool or whet a knife would be to use a sharpener and sharpen it so that the blade is very sharp. I hear the word whet in the context of appetite. So to whet someone's appetite is to make them hungry, make them excited for more food. Examples are, the tantalizing aroma of cooking food whetted our appetites. The challenge whetted his determination to overcome obstacles and achieve success. Induce. This means to bring about as a verb or to stimulate as a verb. So you'll hear about doctors inducing labor in women because the baby hasn't come naturally yet. So the doctor will induce labor through various medical interventions so that the woman can have the baby. That's to bring about, to induce the birth. Examples are, the doctor prescribed medication to induce sleep for the restless patient. The aroma of fresh coffee induced memories of cozy mornings at home. Idiosyncratic. This means particular to one person as an adjective, highly individualized also as an adjective. So you can think of an idiosyncratic trait as a quirk, something that's very specific to someone. Think of Miss Frizzle from The Magic School Bus, which is a popular TV show from long ago when I was a child. And she would dress in a very particular way. She would wear bright colors. She would do her own thing. She would, to use an idiom, march to the beat of her own drum. And her way of teaching and her way of being was very idiosyncratic, very individualized to her. Examples are, her idiosyncratic fashion sense always drew attention, showcasing her unique style. The writer's idiosyncratic storytelling approach captivated readers with its originality. Calamity. This is an event with disastrous consequences. It's a noun. So obviously, something like a natural disaster could be referred to as a calamity, a hurricane or tornado. But then you can also hear this word be used sarcastically. Like, for example, if I forgot to put dishes in the dishwasher and now there's too many dishes in the sink, I'll sarcastically say, oh no, it's a calamity. So you can hear it used both ways, both seriously and sarcastically. Examples are, the earthquake brought widespread calamity, leaving buildings in ruins and lives shattered. The shipwreck was a tragic calamity that led to loss of lives and valuable cargo. Umbrage. This means resentment, offense. It's a noun. So to have umbrage against someone is to have a really negative feeling. There's a negative connotation with this word. I know in the movie Harry Potter, and also, of course, the book, one of the characters is named Miss Umbrage, and she has a very negative set of characteristics. So you can tell her name was inspired by the meaning of this word. Examples are, She took umbrage at his insensitive comment, feeling hurt by his words. Despite his umbrage, he chose not to engage in a confrontation and kept his cool. Abduct. This is to kidnap, take by force. In both cases, a verb. So an abduction is literally taking someone and taking them to somewhere else against their will by force, to literally kidnap them. Examples are: the news reported a case of a child being abducted from the park. The fear of being abducted prompted parents to be vigilant about their children's safety. Yield. This means to produce or provide a natural agricultural or industrial product, as a verb. Give way to arguments, demands, or pressure, also as a verb, or the full amount of an agricultural or industrial product, as a noun. So you can see this word has a lot of different meanings. So in one sense, it can refer to what has been produced, or the process of producing an agricultural or industrial product. So, for example, the harvest might yield 20 bushels of corn. Or we can use it in terms of deferring, all right, in a formal way. So, for example, in a Senate, one speaker might yield their time to another speaker. Examples are: the farmer's hard work yielded a bountiful harvest of fresh vegetables. The negotiations between the two parties finally yielded a mutually beneficial agreement. Pertinacious. This means stubbornly persistent. It's an adjective. And honestly, I don't hear this word a lot, but it's a real spunky, fun word. So to be pertinacious means to try really, really hard and not give up. So if you're trying to, for example, accomplish your dreams, if you're trying to learn English to the best of your ability, you can say, I'm being pertinacious in achieving that goal. Examples are: his pertinacious pursuit of excellence led him to consistently exceed expectations. The team's pertinacious efforts in refining their product resulted in a superior final version. Remedial. This means intended to repair gaps in students' basic knowledge. It's an adjective. So a remedial intervention is one that targets very basic skills. For example, if a student failed to learn how to read but progressed in their grade level, they might need some sort of remedial intervention that focuses on that skill, which is reading, that they missed early on. Examples are: the student enrolled in a remedial course to improve their math skills. The therapist recommended remedial exercises to help with the patient's muscle strength. So let's go through a story for extra practice. Emily, a pertinacious food critic with an idiosyncratic palate, embarked on a culinary adventure to review a renowned restaurant. Her excitement was audible as she entered the elegant establishment, eager to whet her appetite for the chef's creations. With each dish placed before her, Emily's taste buds were induced into a whirlwind of flavors that delighted her senses. However, a calamity struck when the fire alarm suddenly blared, inducing chaos and panic among the diners. Emily took umbrage at the unfortunate interruption, but commended the staff's quick response in evacuating everyone safely. Determined to continue her review, she returned the next day. As Emily sampled the chef's audacious dishes, she appreciated the idiosyncratic combinations that yielded unexpected delights. Despite the minor calamity from the previous visit, Emily's enthusiasm was reignited. Emily's review, which praised the chef's pertinacious commitment to innovation, resonated with readers. Her words were a soothing remedy, helping the restaurant recover from the recent mishap. In her review, she joked that she wanted to abduct the chef so that he could make her food at home. The chef's audacious approach successfully induced excitement among the patrons and revitalized the establishment's reputation. While savoring the last bite, Emily realized that, even in the face of calamity, the restaurant's ability to adapt and create something special was a testament to its resilience. The experience left her with a desire to go back to basics and learn remedial cooking skills so that she could emulate the wonderful creations. She was inspired by the nature of the culinary world where flavors and creativity can mend even the most unexpected setbacks. Let's read these words one last time. Audible, Whet, Induce, Idiosyncratic, Calamity, Umbrage, Abduct, Yield, Pertinacious, Remedial. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and there will be more. I'll put playlists and videos right down here. Thanks so much, and feel free to ask questions in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!